Hi, everybody. It's your girl, Bianca B. Like a Bumblebee, and we are here live for the King Legacy and Benefit Gala of today. We're interviewing amazing people who are in the industry, and we're celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. So stay tuned. Check out BiancaB.com. Bye. So I just wrote a book too. Congratulations on the wait as
Thank
well. I can't wait to read it. What advice can you give to young authors out there?
Know what you want to say. Have a clear idea of your voice, where it fits in the marketplace, and who's the audience that you're trying to say your message to. Because your audience becomes the foundation of the people that are going to ultimately buy the book. And also remember, I mean, you may not know this when you go into being an author, but it's hard. You know, people buying books is just a totally different thing. So you have to be patient, you have to be persistent, and you have to continue to work your message. I did Produced by Faith in 2011, and you know, when it first came out, I thought it was just going to take off, and it didn't immediately. It took years for it to finally take off, but the way that happened was I stayed consistent, I stayed on message, I kept working it, speaking, book signings, social media posts, and eventually, you know, now it's gone on to touch many, many lives and give me a foundation for the next book called The Wait.
Awesome. And I just started attending one church as well. And as a young, entrepreneur, faith is very important. A lot of people are embarrassed about going to church and things like that. What advice can you give to young girls out there, especially why going to church and having faith in this industry is so important?
You say young girls? Oh my goodness! You know, I mean, you gotta have faith, especially in the industry. There are so many forces at work in the industry that want to deter you and destroy you. And I do think that regardless to what someone may think, I can tell you as a living, breathing example that being in church and being a Christian and having a relationship with God has not only saved my life, but has actually helped me thrive in this industry because it's given me perspective, it's given me peace, and it's also given me a sense of worth because opportunity in this business is not the end-all, be-all. I'd much rather have peace and wait for the right opportunity than to compromise who I am for what I deem opportunity. So I would encourage, young men and women in this business to tap into their faith, to consider, we're not worrying about the stigma with church because church can save your life if you're in the right church, and it can also incubate you for success.